would you think if someone told you that you could have someone there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Someone that would be there to support you through good times, bad times, and even in the worst moments that you cannot handle on your own. That reference to a special someone is more commonly referred to as a friend, one of life's most precious and incredible gifts that one could ever receive. What some cannot understand is that friends enhance a person's quality of life. They're not to be taken for granted and just assume that you get one because you want one. Instead, friends are developed over time, and the bonding relationship that grows between friends become a part of your everyday life. Almost a necessity to have, just like needing oxygen to breathe. When one chooses to be independent and live a life alone without the company, compassion, and care that is provided from others, it leaves that person unaware of all the incredible experiences, both good and bad, that present themselves in a lifetime spent with friends. There's a troubling effect of being alone and separated from others. It can create feelings of anxiety and depression, which can have health-damaging side effects on an individual based on the lack of communication in comparison with someone who oftentimes intermingles with friends. As a feeling of loneliness intensifies, there becomes a grim possibility that a person becomes unhappy and questions their purpose for living. The most negative result of these feelings is when someone is actually considering ending their own lives just to stop the emotional pain. The loneliness that triggers suicidal tendencies impacts all facets of society today. Loneliness is the main cause of depression, and depression is the leading cause of suicide. As mentioned earlier, chronic loneliness can lead to serious, life-threatening health conditions. These studies have shown that loneliness and depression have been associated with an increased risk of stroke and cardiovascular disease. Emotions such as these have resulted in increased high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Not having friends and interacting with others can also have a negative impact on social skills, which is a necessity of everyday life for a majority of humans. Loneliness is one of the two variables that appears to be the glue that binds poor social skills with health. People with poor social skills have high levels of stress throughout their entire lives. There are some that genuinely believe that they're capable of surviving on their own without the care and compassion and support, encouragement that friends offer through everyday life activities. What those individuals do not recognize is how different and actually simpler life can be for them when they have the support through their everyday lives. For those who are independent from others and professionally successful, all the money and prestige in the world cannot provide you with the feeling that you receive when you have a friend there to share that wealth and fortune with. There are actually people out there that replace their friends with material goods, thinking it will make them more happy and keep them happy. But there's a term referred to as the parodic treadmill by psychologists, and this term refers to an individual who gets a new product, and they put their money into this product and they adapt to their owning it. Once they have this product, they get bored with it, and they want the next best product and the next best product. And this cycle just keeps continuing and continuing and repeating until that person becomes even more depressed and most likely financially strapped. Surrounded by material goods, one can make themselves believe they do not need anything other than those material items, which become a replacement for the actual people and friends in their lives. All human beings have a natural instinct of feeling a sense of love and connection to others. It is important to appreciate the friends that you found yourself talking to from dawn to dusk, that group of friends that bang on your door when times are so bad and you're just yelling at them to go away. Recognize the power of friendship and understand to never take it for granted, because I can assure you that one day you will look back and cherish the memories that you have. Don't allow yourself to seclude yourself to pass the opportunities to create friendships throughout your life. You'll recognize as you grow older, more involved with your family, your work, and your life, friends will always be the ones that will provide you that necessary break that you will not take yourself. They will give you the time that you need. Friends are a must-have in anyone and everyone's life. No matter what material objects and amount of money that one has, it will never be enough to replace the gift of friendship friendship and the cure that it provides when the loneliness attempts to take a toll on your body. Friendship is an incredible emotion that is one of the best medicines in defense against loneliness and depression. So don't shy away from the next opportunity to get out there, meet new people, and take the first step, but never look